welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my March favorites. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe below, press the bell so that you get the alerts every time I put up a new video. If you want to make a suggestion, please comment below. I read every single comment, obviously, because I have a small channel. So I listen to your comments and I try to take them and make them into videos. That's it for now, so let's get started. I went to Maui a few weeks ago to visit my family, and I was able to go to the drugstore and pick up some things that I have been absolutely dying to try. And some things were great, some things were not so great, but this video is all about the things that I absolutely loved and I am recommending to you guys. So first things first, we're gonna start out with primers. I had heard about this primer, but I wasn't too sure. Basically, the packaging got to me. There are a couple different primers and I had to pick and choose. I didn't have too much money to just be spending and spending. So I had to pick one. And basically this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, it really got me with its packaging. It's this beautiful millennial pink color and it just caught my eye. And of course, poreless, who doesn't want to be poreless? So I bought it and I tried it and I love it. I watch other videos where people compare it to Benefit's Professional, and that's supposed to be a really good poreless primer. I have not actually tried Benefit's Professional, but several videos were comparing it, and I'll tell you what, you can put this on without any makeup and it really just blurs out all those pores. So I really like this. Next up is L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Now, I have heard Raw Beauty Christy raving about this foundation for the last several months, and I thought, okay, I have to try it. This is basically the only thing she uses most of the time on her channel. I am a big fan of foundations from the drugstore because I feel like if you have to go to Sephora or one of those places and spend a lot of money on something that's going to last you for a few months, sometimes you don't always have the cash to do that, but you always do want to look good. So I tried this out. I really like it. Similar to the L'Oreal Luminous Foundation in the way that it wears. It does have this weird thing that when you're pouncing it into your skin with your beauty blender, it looks like there's flecks of sometimes like powder. It's super strange, and it's not all over your face. You're just pouncing and all of a sudden you'll see like these white spots and you have to blend them out. It's very strange. It does have a strange chemical smell. I don't know why that is, but it wears very naturally and very nicely on the skin, which is something that I love. I think you guys know that already if you have been watching my previous videos. Next up is the RCMA Loose Setting Powder. This powder is so much better than the banana powder. If you are 30 or above, you will appreciate the fact that this loose setting powder, when you put it on your eyes, it doesn't make them look crepey. Whereas if you're using the Midnight Banana Powder, it totally does make your eyes look crepey, especially if you are trying to bake. You might not want to bake if you're 30 and above, but you might if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to a special event. And I have tried baking with this, and it is 100 times better than the Midnight Banana Powder. So I really love this. And it's not very expensive. You can get them on eBay for about 10-15 bucks. Up next is the Physicians Formula Warm Nude Shimmer Brick. The nice thing about this Shimmer Brick is that it has many different colors and you can mix it up the way you want it, depending on what you're wearing, what look you're going for. And here it has your browns, it has some golden colors, it has some nice pinks, it has some more sheer colors and a really bright white color here. So I like to mix it up if I want to look more bronzy, if I want to have that more beaming glow coming off of the high points of my cheeks. You can do all of that with this one product. You can also use it, it says on the package, you can use it as eyeshadows, you can use it on your lips, you can use it as a bronzer. I have not tried that, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to try that because I don't really see that happening with this product, but I do really love it as a beautiful glow and highlighter for all the high points of my face. I think it looks very natural and sheen. It has a nice sheen to it and it looks wet, especially I've been using it lately with my beauty blender, and that is life. That little tip I got from Jaclyn Hill, and applying your Shimmer Brick with a beauty blender is incredible. It has a much more natural look to it. Next up is the Butter Bronzer, also by Physicians Formula. This butter bronzer I have heard raved about all over YouTube by every single beauty blogger that I follow. And they raved about it saying it smells like vacation. I did buy this in Maui, so it was kind of a vacation, even though my family lives there. And what it actually smells is like coconuts. Anything that has a coconutty smell, that's what you're getting here. I don't think it's natural, but it does smell extremely good. And when you apply it to your face, it has this beautiful bronzing effect. It doesn't look like a contour. It doesn't look like you put a product on your face. It really just applies beautifully. I like to apply it with this brush here. This is the Real Techniques brush, and this is something I also picked up, and it's, oh my gosh, it's my favorite buddy right now. It's my favorite, oh, you're so cute, my favorite little brush. It's so awesome. You just dip it into your butter bronzer. These two, they're married. They love each other. They want to spend the rest of their lives together. You grab the product, you just begin swiping it on your face, and somehow, I like to put it here, there, somehow this brush, it really disperses the product onto your face without making it muddy, without concentrating the product too much in one place. It really just disperses it and gives it that natural sun-kissed look. To be honest with you, after I'm done doing my makeup, I look in the mirror and I don't see makeup. I just see a person who has been to the beach. And that's why I love this so much. So fluffy, so cute. Next up is Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. Now this little guy, I got one for my mom as well. I bought the clear one. This has no color in it. It comes with this little brush right here. And that might be intimidating because I know a lot of you like to use those huge spoolies, but this actually works really nice. And if you don't like the tiny spoolie, just use a big spoolie first to brush out your brows and then use this. I really love this. I love it so much. It's one of the best products that I have found to set your eyebrows, to keep them up and lasting all day long. The other one I got from my mom had color in it, and I really liked that one as well. If you're not going to fill in your brows with a pencil and use this, if you just want one single product to just throw on and get out the door, I would highly recommend this with color in it. Just pick a color that matches your brows. It gives it color, it gives it volume, it gives your brows a little bit of definition, and it gives you kind of that bushy brow that everybody is raving about right now. Next up is the Milani Make It Dewy 16-Hour Wear Setting Spray. Looks like this. Now, I've tried both of the Milani setting sprays because I did hear some people talking trash about this one a little bit, saying that the nozzle is weird, it squirts out in two different directions, that they didn't really see that it was that great, you know, as people do. But most of those were first impressions, and I happened to get a good bottle. I think that some of these Make It Dewy Milani setting sprays had, I think there was a bad batch. So a lot of people were getting these weird nozzles that were squirting out in two separate directions. I got a good one. I bought for my mom the Make It Last Milani setting spray, and I tried both of them. My opinion on it is this: they are pretty much the same. If you have dry skin, I would use the Milani Make It Last because it has a more drying effect. It does have some alcohol in it. So if you are very aware of the ingredients in your products, you might not want to use that if you don't like alcohol on your face. I did use it and it did make my makeup last all day long. It did have a little bit of a drying effect on my skin, which I didn't like because my skin is already a little bit dry. I have combination skin and I prefer to be dewy. So I opened up this little guy and I tried it, and it makes my makeup last just about as long as the other one, even though this says 16 hours and I think the other one might say 24. I could be wrong on that. But this doesn't have the drying effect. So it's up to you guys. If you have dry skin, use the Make It Dewy. If you have more of a greasy skin or oily skin, then I would definitely go with the Make It Last. But setting sprays it's really awesome. You get your makeup done, you don't have to reapply so much, maybe a little bit, but not definitely by the end of the day. Your foundation is still intact and you're still looking pretty good. So that's for that. Next up, I'm going to talk about a dry shampoo that I tried that I really like, and it is this Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo. They have lots of different smells, so you can just pick the smell that you like the best. And then they do have one that has a brown color in it. It's for brown hair. I just wanted to try the regular one and see what it was like to use this and just kind of move my hair around, to tousle my hair around to get out that white cast. And this, I really like it a lot. It does have a white cast, but if you tousle your hair around, it blends into the hair and you can't see it at all. The reason why I really like this is because I have very fine, very straight hair. And I don't like a dry shampoo that makes my hair even straighter and heavier and ends up looking even greasier. That's just me. Everybody has different texture hair, but this really works for me in that way because it doesn't say volumizing, but it is volumizing. It's volumizing and it doesn't weigh your hair down. It kind of gives it an oomph. I found that it gave me kind of like that I just got out of the ocean kind of hair, you know. You girls know what I'm talking about, the girls with the straight, fine hair. When you come out of the ocean, it dries. All of a sudden you have like all this awesome volume. Well, this is kind of what that does for me. So I'm loving this very much. Oh, makeup remover. You guys, I've loved this for years and I haven't had it in a really long time. So I popped down to the drugstore and I bought it. This is absolutely the best, hands down, ever eye makeup removing product that there is in the world and universe and probably beyond, okay? This is great. It's Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I generally take off my makeup when I'm washing my face and then I use some olive oil to take out the residue, but I do that at nighttime. And it's not a big deal. If you're gonna go to sleep, you have a little bit of oil on your face, it's good for your face, it's fine. But if you slept with your makeup on and you wake up and you wanna put new makeup on, you don't wanna put oil on your face because then you're gonna be, well, a little bit of oil is fine, but not a lot to take off your makeup because then you're gonna have all this oil mixed in with your makeup. This product right here has no oil in it. You put it like on a little cotton swab and you just wipe it off, and you guys are gonna see it takes like one wipe, literally, maybe two. But wherever the cotton swab touches, the makeup comes off. Awesome product. Next up, okay, so this is kind of special. This is a bathing suit that my sister made. She makes these handmade, beautiful bathing suits, and she made this one for me. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it there? So it looks like this. Let me zoom out. And it is reversible. So just flip it inside out. And it has this beautiful print on it. Oh, I love it so much. Thank you, sister. The reason why I love this bathing suit so much is because I still have a little bit of pregnancy weight on me right now. Obviously, you can't see my body right now because all you can see is my face. But I do have a little pregnancy weight and I do have a little belly because my baby's only 4 months old. And this bathing suit is so cool because it's one piece, so you don't have to be walking around with, you know, your stretched skin hanging out. And as well, it has like this little, you know, kind of sexy touch to the side where it has like these stripes, you know, but this makes an effect, a slimming effect on your body. It like kind of takes out like a little bit of your midsection and it's extremely flattering. So I really love this piece. I will leave the link below to my sister's website and her Instagrams if you guys want to order from her. She sends out all over the United States. I'm not sure if she sends out all over the world, probably not. But if you are going on vacation and you're going to visit the island of Maui, why not pop over and check out her stuff? She has gorgeous stuff. Just write to her and you guys can figure it out. She makes unique pieces and they are all handmade to your measurements. Anyways, so that's it for today. That completes my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make a comment below. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you hated it. Let me know if you disagree. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Everything is Cherish My Closet to make it easy for you, and we'll see you next time. Bye!